Welcome back to Jtwes. It is a hot one. Very hot, very warm. It's probably my first video that me and Sammy will have to take a camera break to let the camera cool off, a water break to cool us off, and another break just because it's hot. But no, it's just summertime. Got the door down for the truck. It's that time of the year with that hot sun coming in on it, so got that down. Pulled a few onions the other day. Look at these things, guys. We may pull some today too. But good gosh, look at that, boy. I'm telling you. And some of these that I didn't think was going to do right, they did right anyway. They did okay. But nice onions here. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 10, 11 right here. We got our garlic up. We're going to dig some potatoes today. Now, and at the end of this video, it always suggests another video to watch. I don't normally choose that. I just let the computer choose it. But I'll choose it on this video so you can see what potatoes we planted. Kind of give you an idea, okay, this is what he got out of it, and this is what he planted. So today what we're going to dig in potatoes is those long, if you guys remember back a few videos, time passes. Oh my goodness, time passes. But a few videos ago, we had, I had bought some store-bought seed potatoes, and I planted them whole, and some of y'all gave me a fit about that, but they did good. And then I had some that was under the house that had these real long eyes on them, about like that, and I kind of curled the eyes up and planted them, and that's what we're going to dig today. We're going to dig the seed potatoes that were under the house. We'll look at the green beans. I want to show you that. It's beautiful green beans. I hope it's enough moisture in the ground to go ahead and make this week. We had a rain a couple days ago. It was about 7/10, so I think there's enough moisture in the ground to make my corn and my green beans. Wouldn't hurt to see a shower of rain later on this week, just kind of top things off a little bit. Hopefully going to cultivate watermelon and cotton tomorrow. That'll be fun. Can't wait to show y'all that. Cotton's always fun cultivating. And the watermelon looked great. And that planter did a great job with the corn plate. It did an absolute wonderful job planting that watermelon. I was really impressed. So yeah, that's what you have to do with these planters. You know, I don't know of a watermelon plate for a 184 planter. You look at the plate and say, okay, if it drops 2 seeds, that's fine, but at least they'll be that far apart, or, you know, whatever the distance is. And to be honest with you, it's the way they came up so good. It's a good distance marker, you know, if you want to know what that plate's putting out. It really came up good. Other than that, I can't think of that's about it. Just well, I want to show you the corn tomorrow, hopefully, and we'll look at some Silver Queen today and stuff. But let's get a hoe. I'm gonna dig these with a hoe, and we're gonna dig up some, and we'll show them to you, and we'll take you along together and look at them. On the way out to the potatoes, still haven't got the boards yet. I had it in my mind. It's a little less than 11 foot from right here to right here. Is a little less than 11 foot. I really would like to have some red oak, and I kind of looked around on Facebook Marketplace, but everything was like 8 foot, 9 foot, and I didn't really see no 11 foot or better oak. So we may end up doing decking boards, like, you know, what would be on the deck of a house. They have them in 12, 10, 8, you know, all kinds of different lengths. But I had it, you know, in my heart to put some oak on there, but we'll see. Decking boards, if I let them dry after I get them on there and put that same water treatment that I put it on, or board treatment that I put on my gooseneck trailer, I'm sure it would last a long time, but we'll see. But that's where we're at on the trailer project, and hopefully, I was hoping to have a floor in it by the time we picked our corn, but that's probably going to be hard pressed, because I'm looking at picking corn, or pulling corn, harvesting corn, whatever how you want to say it, probably by the end of this week. We'll talk about the potatoes in a minute. Those bigger vines you see, we're going to hold off maybe another week on those. We're going to get these ones right here. And again, those are the ones even if I don't get but 2-3 potatoes per hole, which is probably all I'll get, guys, to be honest with you, hey, it's free potatoes. I took the seed from up under the house. I ain't got a penny invested in it other than just a little bit of fertilizer. And I mean, a 50-pound bag is $13, $14, and I used a quarter of that. So, you know, anything I get off of it, it's basically free potatoes. I feel like those bigger plants will produce more. I don't know what Sammy paid for that. Was it 5-10 pound you got? Probably 10 pounds, wasn't it?
Of what?
Seed potatoes at Corbett.
10.
Yeah. I don't know what he paid for. Oh man, something touched our bottom string right there. I was seeing if I seen any place down. I would not have none of this, guys. None of these beans, none of those sweet potatoes would be here if we didn't have this fence. There's just absolutely, the deer are just, well, they're just pressured. They're pressured because they don't have no place else to go, and nobody's hardly farming anything around here. And here you plant a beautiful garden. I mean, I can't blame them. I really can't. I mean, they're so pressured and they don't have nothing to eat no more. So we have to put up fences and stuff. Beans. Look at these beans. The leaves are a little curled up on them right now because of the heat out here today. But like I was saying in the shed, there's some moisture down in there. So hopefully there's enough moisture to finish it off. But they got just tons and tons of blooms, and you can see these little beans right here. About everywhere you look, there's just beans. You pull this plant over, beans, beans, beans. I got my beans. I think we'll be fine. And you can see down through there, the sweet potatoes are starting to spread the hill, which I think I'll have enough time to harvest my beans before they get too far over where they interfere with picking. The Blue Lake down there, same situation. They're coming in at the same time. I told Leno we'll try to do 75 to 100 quarts. And after that, you know, hopefully somebody will want to pick some beans and can some. Sammy may even, you know, he may pick some and give some away or something. Take them to somebody. I mean, if they're picked, all you got to do is snap them and can them. So maybe he'll do that. But let's dig a couple of hills here on camera. Definitely not going to put you through the whole row. Got to try to be careful here. Loosen it up. There's one. See, guys, free potato. Oh, why don't I have the tractor? Well, I didn't want to take the fence down, and plus this side over here, it's so close to the fence, I'd probably hit it. I mean, maybe I should use the tractor, I don't know, but I didn't want to do all of this row right here. I probably will use the tractor on that, but that's why I don't have the tractor. Look at that. Pretty big old bugger. All right, so now there's the seed. There's the seed that we planted. It's just about mush now. There's the little seed that was under the house. And that's proof right there, a little bitty seed potato will make a big potato. So that one little seed potato made 3 potatoes. That is, what is this?
Hold on. Show it to the camera real quick in case somebody knows what it is.
It looks like a tomato.
I don't know how it got after you.
I don't know. Don't know. It could be a potato ball that come on top of the plant. All right, I feel like that's gonna be it on that hole. Like I said, guys, I really think we're looking at 2 to 3 potatoes per hole. All right, I see one right there. You just got to be super careful when you're using a hoe. All right, I see one there, one there. All right, guys, it is too hot. Way too hot to be doing this by hand, so we just gonna get the tractor and hopefully I won't hit the fence. Worried about snagging the fence. So what I can do is run this over here. No, run it over here and stay away from that fence a little bit.
Hold on. I gotta hold the fence right here.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. Sammy had to hold this fence back because we were snagging it in a couple of places, and that's kind of the reason why I didn't want to use the tractor anyway, because I knew that this bar would be sticking out a little bit. But man, look at here, guys. You know, I was talking about free potatoes a little while ago off of that, what we planted under the house. Man, look at there. Is that not something? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I think what we'll do is we'll get them in the center here, and we'll come along and pick them up in a little bit. That right there, it's like you're getting a little soft. And hopefully I can see them all. I was trying not to dig. I was trying not to dig so deep. So I could hopefully, a little rat or something, eat on that one. But it's amazing, it kind of healed itself, even though he eat on it. There's 1, 2. There's a big one. There's 1. And again, this is just off of the little eyes we had under the house. So I look for that to be pretty nice potatoes to get up right there. If that gave me this, then I look for the other to be real well. So instead of watching me sweat, let us put some in the center. Sammy, I'll go get my hoe. Probably gonna have to cool the phone back down, and we'll come back. Okay, we got them up, guys. I've done stopped a couple times, had to cool off, and the phone too. I'm going back up, and I felt bad that we didn't get you a lot of digging, so I do have just a quarter more to dig with the tractor, and we're going to get it real quick so you can have that on camera, and then we'll go look at the other garden. Hopefully I'll piece all these breaks together, because I'm stopping for the camera, I'm stopping for me. So it's just part of it. It's just a hot day. That's what you got to do. I was telling Sammy, air condition. When I was little and we had no air conditioning all through the whole 80s and 90s, I wasn't like this. But air conditioning will make you a little more not accustomed to high temperatures. Well guys, I did a preview plant. Well, 2 preview plants. A preview plant is the bigger potato plant. Oh yeah, you look good too. That's the plant that had all the green on it, and there's that half potato I planted. I cut it in half. But those are going to just have to wait till next week until it cools down just a shot, because it is too hot to be digging them. Albeit I do believe that they're in more of a bunch. I can't figure my boys out why they'd like to drive vehicles down dirt roads and get rocks all over them. Will just came through the dirt road, and the only way I drive through there is if I have to. I ain't putting my truck down that dirt road if I don't have to. Okay, Sammy's gonna get a bucket. We'll get the rest of these up. That's beautiful, guys. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Before I go outside and show you the rest of the garden, I wanted to show you Leno's ribs that she cooked today. She smoked them.
They're about
on the, what's our smoker's name?
Pit Boss.
Pit Boss. She smokes them on the Pit Boss. She cooks a lot more of it than I do with it.
And the potatoes from the garden.
And potatoes that are literally 30 minutes old. Fresh out the ground. We're done with dinner, and changed my cameraman. I got Will filming for me. Will, I see a speck on the camera here. All right, did that show up?
No, it wasn't on there before.
All right, yeah, Will's filming for us, so y'all look forward to, I think we got a plan for his tractor. I'll let him tell the plan, but I think we got a plan for him. So, want to show you the little garden. Unfortunately, the deer are still picking at the sunflowers the best they can. And here's what I was talking about in the shed, guys, with the watermelon, how that planter put them, 10 and a half, 11 inches apart. And it did drop two or so in the hole, and that's fine. But that planter just planted them things just as perfect as you can get. I mean, I thought we'd get a few more onions while I had the bucket. Like here's one that had split on me and grew some little something. Golly, where'd that come from? Something on the side there. And but you know, that's fine. We'll give that to the goats. Here's another one. Look at that. Pretty, guys. And just so you know, you see the size of that onion? That's from a bulb. That's just planting a bulb this spring. That is not from slips. That's a bulb. All right, here we got one here. Another beautiful yellow onion. Doesn't get much better than that. Look at that. Beautiful. Whole lot easier to pull these than it is them taters. I probably could let that, and it hadn't fell over yet, but it's just about ready to fall over. See, that one had another one of those shoots off the bottom. But man, I am tickled with that. We're gonna leave that. Maybe we'll get some seed off of it. Got a pretty big onion on it. I tell you what, we'll take that onion and we'll put this in the shed and let them dry out. I guess I ought to give these to the goats. That's another one that I picked yesterday. Another pretty one. I'm gonna get tired of seeing my onions. See, that never did anything. That one was a bomb. It never did anything. I better watch what I say. The computer, when you upload a video, the computer does a I forget what it's called, auto check or something. Now here's one that's seeded out early, but you know what? Even though it's seeded out super early, that's a decent onion. Leno needed that size tonight. When she was making dinner, that was a perfect size for her. There's another seed head. Like I said, I don't know if it's got a seed on it. Let's just look. Yeah, I don't know what the seed is. Y'all don't laugh at me. I ain't never tried to keep onion seeds. Is it that? Yeah, I guess it could be. Those things inside those pods right there. Okay, so we'll let the pods dry down. And we'll let the ones I got in the bucket dry down. Maybe we'll mess with them. Well, the goatees sure have appreciated the onions. They're eating them like crazy. Man, guys, that's like unfortunately I'm gonna throw it to the goats because it's soft. I should have pulled it last week, but that is a huge onion. A lot of these down here didn't do right. You can see on the bottom. I'm still happy with what I got though, don't get me wrong. I've never had a bucket full of onions. That's soft too. That is probably my personal best of onions I've ever raised. I got a whole bucket full here. Even this white onion come out real nice. The yellow onions did real well, but several nice white ones, and I think one good red one. But I'm very, very pleased with that. So we tried, see these white specks on these leaves? That's where Sammy dribbled some Avipel on here. And I don't know, maybe they left these few plants right here because they ate some of that. I'm hoping that's the case. But I just really, all I wanted was a few sunflowers for the birds. I wasn't trying to harvest them or anything. I was just hoping to have a few for the birds to come along and land right there and maybe peck them off one or two. The tomatoes are coming on good. There's some tomatoes in there. It's hard to see. Let me show you these peppers around here. All right, so it's been a couple years since I tried peppers, but here's my bell peppers here. You can see them up under there. Wonderful, wonderful bell peppers. I mean, just pretty as you get. I also planted lino. Oh, I broke a limb. Look at there, guys, I broke it. I ought to go give that to the goat. I planted lino some jalapenos. And there's one right here. They're just coming on pretty as you please. The cucumbers are doing fine. I planted a half a roll of cucumbers. We really, guys, as far as us, I really don't make no pickles because I really don't like I like the pickles you get at the grocery store that's in the cold section, and they're only good for about 3-4 months. The expiration date usually, like if I go to Food Line and buy some, the expiration date's like in 2 months, 3 months. And they're not processed. They're just soaked in whatever nice kosher flavor they have there. I enjoy those, so I really don't like the canned pickles. So I don't make many pickles. I do raise a few cucumbers just so Lino can come out here and have her a fresh cucumber if she wants. Probably could use a little water on this garden with the temperatures like we got. You know, even though we got a good shower last week, these temperatures, it doesn't take long and it pulls it out of the soil. This is the Hopi corn. It is looking fine, doing good. No problem with it whatsoever. I do think not a whole lot of it's got suckers on it, but I do think I'm gonna try to keep it suckered a little bit just to hopefully get some of the best seed that I can get off of it. You never know, guys. If we get enough seed, you may see a big field of purple corn. The squash have come out a little bit, but I still only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squash plants. And yeah, they'll make a few squash, but I just wasn't real good at squash this year. Let's go look at this Silver Queen. It's just about ready. I think by Saturday, I'll be pulling corn. This tassel here is turning pretty good. It's got some dark on this side. The back side of it's still light. So let's give it a look-see. Oh yeah, you could can that now. Silver Queen, no bugs in it. Yeah, I'm gonna say Saturday I could probably go through here and pull quite a bit. That'll make it till Saturday pretty easy. Delicious though. So, looks like our beans and our corn are in a competition for Saturday. Oh man. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna tell Lino days. Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Maybe Friday evening and Saturday on corn actually. Beans. I don't care if the beans get a little big. I actually like when it's a bigger bean inside the pod and it falls out into your plate. I actually like that. So it doesn't hurt my feelings if the beans get kind of big and they have a bean in it. That's fine. That don't bother me. So, but man, it's a good corn right here. Very good. Y'all want to see the peaches before we leave? So I didn't have as many as last year, but what I was on here is pretty nice. These are white peaches. They're not quite ready yet. There's been a couple here and there, like this one's ready. Real ready. Oh my goodness, it's like sugar. Wonderful, guys. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let me see if I can find Willy Woo one to take home. Cameraman gets a peach. That's close, Will. Let it sit on the counter for a day. Maybe this one. Oh yeah, Will. That's for my breakfast. That's going in my breakfast, guys. Look at that thing. Yeah, a peach tree. I need to plant me. Had real good luck with peaches the last 2 years. It had been about 3 years and didn't have any. But man, I need to plant me a couple more peach trees. Let's see, that's about it. Got tons and tons of pears. Just pears galore. But y'all have a good evening, a good day, good week. God bless y'all. Try not to worry about the world right now. But I will say, if someone's out there watching this and you don't know Jesus as your personal Savior, now would be the time to think about that more than anything with what's going on with Israel and everything else. Email me and I can go more into it. But anyway, y'all have a good week and a good day. God loves you. God bless you. We'll see you.